That's what I got.
Alright, so what I got. Welcome back to Chiang Mai. I wanted to check out some of these temples. Now, a few of these temples that we're going to be going to are situated within the old city. I think about 2 or 3 of them are outside of the reach of the square moat of the old city here in Chiang Mai. So I think it's best if I check out the ones on the outside and then we'll work our way inside. And there's about 6 I want to check out today because there's a lot of temples. You can get really templed out here in Chiang Mai. There's so many temples. I mean, you can just walk blindly and just walk right into a temple. So there's about 6 I chose. I kind of chose them mostly somewhat on the importance and popularity, and then few just kind of look more interesting than others. So we're gonna head over to our first destination. I think this one is called Wat Sian Phang. I always say I might be butchering this name of this temple, but bought like 14 of them. I kind of just took probably like the 6 or 7 of them. And this is one of them that I thought that was the most interesting to me. So hopefully you guys like it, and we're just gonna kind of go one by one. And I have one temple I left off, which is probably the most known temple here in Chiang Mai. It's up in the mountain. I think everyone probably knows about it if they've been to Chiang Mai here. So let's go. What I do kind of appreciate about Chiang Mai, it's like super chill here. First day was a little bit uneasy because, you know, obviously traveling to like a new area, a different place in the country, you have to kind of adjust. But I'm starting to really like Chiang Mai, really do. It's really laid back. So this is the first temple. This is called Wat Sian Phang. I hope I'm saying it right. But this is actually kind of on one of the main roads. This is on the Bay Road or the Pha Road. This leads all the way up to the main gate to the old city. So you can kind of catch this one when you first come here. A few temples on this road, so hopefully if I can get across this road, because the traffic is really tough because it's always sporadic. Actually, I got it. But it's usually sporadic traffic. You never get a chance. It's always on one motorbike, or it's the other, and there's another car. So, but we're here right now. We're gonna check this one out. Let's see if there's an admissions to this one.
Hey sir, it's free to go in?
Yeah.
Free?
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Man, I don't know if it's like the laundry detergent, those I don't know what you call those. Maybe those are like monks in training, but either they had some crazy laundry detergent or they had some type of perfume, but it smelled pretty good. Alright, so we're here. It's pretty quiet. This one is maybe this is this temple was somewhat on the lower end. I was just trying to search for some temples that were currently in close proximity. So, but yeah, it was very low down the list. So we'll check it out really quick and see how it is. Princess Dara Rusmi Ubosat Hall. Immediately, just kind of enter in here and just walk around. I kind of figure why there's low attendance, and I'm kind of like the only person here. I think it's due to this reason. So we'll just check it out, take a little look at it, and then we'll probably head on to the next temple. But by the way it looks really nice. Oh, look at these. It's pretty cool. They got little plaques here. I think it's got the rat. There's the young ox. So I'm probably guessing that each temple or one of these, because I've noticed a little trend of most of these temples commemorating certain monks or a particular monk. It's cool they highlight something specific for each little temple that they have here in Chiang Mai. So let's keep on moving. Let's try to see. I don't want to spend too much time in this temple where if it's nothing really going on here, but it's overall it looks pretty nice. If it was open. Alright, so I guess on the other side, there's at least something to look at or check inside. It's a little afraid. It's a little overcast day, there's some clouds, so hopefully the rain doesn't come down or anything and affect my little temple tour today. Buddhas everywhere. Alright, so we're on the back side now, but it is coming down, the rain, so hoping that this rain doesn't last too long or all day. So, you know, it'll definitely affect my journey to these temples. Gonna find a place to kind of hamper down for a little bit, and then hopefully the rain just kind of moves on, and then we can continue our journey. Alright, so directly across from that last temple was Wat Sian Lang. We said it wrong, but there's a temple right across the street. And this one actually seems a little bit more maybe active or lively. But let's check it out. Alright, so this temple is called Buppharam Temple. What's the correct way to pronounce the temple name? How do you say it?
Buppharam.
Buppharam. Okay. Buppharam. Alright, so he says Buppharam Temple. That's how you would pronounce it. So the rain kind of gave me a little break, so we're gonna continue. We're not gonna wait it out, but yeah, so I paid about 30 baht to get inside this temple, and this one actually caught my eye when I first came here. I was getting some cash from the ATM, and I actually saw this one. Just the size kind of comparison to a lot of the buildings around here, and just the look of it, it's really eye-catching. Funny about this this little dragon here. It reminds me of the movie The Never Ending Story.
Unforgettable and free.
With the boy and the little dragon. If you ever watched that movie. Looks exactly like it. Maybe you were the inspiration. So just for FYI, some of these temples are free, and then some of them you do have to pay like a little small admissions fee. Don't know why they have some that you'd pay and some you don't, but I guess, you know, some people always get everything for free. So going to these temples, majority of them are for free, but you got to make your money somehow. So I guess maybe it's just for renovation fees and stuff. So I can see why they have some that you have to pay for. Now this is one interesting thing I've noticed. Some of these temples, and I have watched a few videos. There are some temples that I'm not sure if it's all temples, but they do say entry prohibited to women, and then some are like not allowed. There's women that I guess is there's maybe some religious thing is reasoning why they can't enter or may enter. So there's something just very interesting that I kind of figured out. I didn't see that when I was in Bangkok and I went to the temples there. Usually it was just like a dress code situation. It wasn't more of like a no entry situation. So this looks like this is like the similar construct to the last temple. So it's kind of like we made up. It's funny, I think I've said before how they would kind of donate or give their offerings to Buddha. And it's funny that someone's like offering is like juice. I wonder what's like the most obscure offering. Someone ever like try to offer like McDonald's or something from 7-Eleven? Look at this. It's a very interesting design. So I don't know if this is like connected to the temple, but some guys doing some construction, and maybe they're, like I said, maybe that's the reason why they accept most of these donations and stuff, because of the renovation costs and stuff. Now, I'm not sure why they kind of they have this opening here, which just comes from the side street. But then I came in that way and I paid 30 baht. Alright, so I think that kind of will wrap up this temple. Some of these temples are kind of small, they're not so large like the main ones here in Chiang Mai. So, but I figured I'd take you guys along, show you what maybe what to expect if you come here, and it's pretty convenient if you're around here, around the old city area. I'm just right outside of the wall, but there's plenty of temples to see here on your adventures in Chiang Mai. So if you're in this area, check these little temples out, because they have something to offer, and their own little history behind them. There was a man praying on the ground, so I didn't want to, or he's meditating, I didn't want to disturb him, so that's why I didn't get too close to the Buddha. But there was a nice Buddha there. I think it was made out of like some, most likely I could say it's probably jade, just by the green. It's similar to the one in one of the temples before I went in Bangkok. And last but not least, I don't know if this is a part of the whole temple experience, but it looks like Donald Duck gets his highlight here in the temple. So that is Buppharam Temple. Alright, so we're gonna check out our next temple. I think we're on to number 3. Fried banana?
Yes. This potato.
How much for fried banana?
20 baht.
20 baht? Okay, I'll get one.
แล้วคุณยายให้มาทอดเอาไปห้องน้ำเลยลูกหลานเอากล้วยแข็งๆนะแถมให้ยายหน่อยเขาบอกว่าที่นี่อร่อยยายเคยมาซื้อกับยาย
I got some fried banana. They had sweet potato, but I felt like that would have made me really thirsty. So let's try this. Pretty good. I don't know if that's like sesame seeds or something like that. Like crispy on the outside and soft and sweet on the inside. Nice little snack. Only 20 baht. something behind here. See like this little dojo looking place. I'm not sure how much more these smaller little temples have. I feel like some of these areas they tend to go to somewhere different. Look at these things. Giant little centipedes. I don't want to go too far into them because I don't even know if I'm actually going to someone's like compound or something like that. But you can kind of just enter or exit from all sides of the temple. Okay, so this one is called Wat Mahawan. And there's one right across the street. I'm thinking the guy that just sold me the banana, fried bananas, he said it's like 1 in 1. There's another temple right there. We'll check that one right after, but this one was just right on the way. So take off your shoes like always. So, like before, yeah, the money is used for maintenance and renovation, so it's only a 20 baht fee to go in here. Now, I know there's some, it's free to go inside here, because there's really nobody here to stop you, but just to help out the renovations of these and upkeeping of these temples, 20 baht's not really, it's pretty much change. So the inside's pretty quick to get, to see. They're pretty much almost like very similar. As you walk in, they have a little bit of old decorations, and then at the end of them, this is like the Buddha. So they're pretty quick to sightsee with these little temples. You don't really notice this if you just gotta go in the back here. It's kind of tucked on the side, so there's like a big Buddha inside here. I think on camera you don't really get to actually sense the size of this, but it's pretty big. It's like really fascinating, like how they decided to build, either if they built the Buddha kind of midway through building the building around it, or did they just build the building first and then decided to build the Buddha what's inside.
Look how small this door is.
It's like a tiny little door. I think I would have missed this little Buddha inside here if I didn't really walk around the temple too much. Alright. So luckily the rain has gone away, and I think we've already done 3 little temples. That's how fast you can do some temples. And I don't really want to temple you guys out in this video. We kind of want to get to some of these main bigger temples, so we may skip some on the way to our main temple, or 2 temples that I'm trying to see. I think 3. There's 3, but there's one that's probably for just a video for itself, and try to keep this little temple series going here in Chiang Mai. But let's go on to the next temple. So this one is directly across from the last temple that was Mahawan. So if you're coming out from the way that you entered on I forgot the road, but you can't really miss it. Once you come out from where you went into the temple, you'll kind of see this one directly across. But this one's pretty. This one's like really nice. It's got like a lot of things you can see outside of the temple. It's got beautiful paintings of history, Thailand. probably most likely in Chiang Mai. Got a nice portrait of Rama X, son of Rama 9. That was pretty nice. It had like nice paintings inside there. It's a little bit different scenery than some of the other temples. You know, because me, I like art and so just seeing those paintings was kind of cool because it gives you like a little bit of a backstory to some of the history behind these temples. It's really nice.